Hello everyone, this is Ines from Shandong Daqing Geosynthetics. We are a leading professional manufacturer of Geocell and Geotextile in China. We have 20 years experience. And we are factory and we provide customization service for Geocell and Geotextile. Today, I will introduce our Geotextile for you, Geotextile and Geocell for you. First, this is our Geotextile. Geotextile. We provide A4 size free samples. We provide free A4 size samples like this one. About our geotextile, it is made of PP and PET, polypropylene and polyester. So it has good durable. Two different materials, PET polyester and PP polypropylene. You can custom this geotextile according to your project request. About the color, first, the color. You can see the color is white, right? Yes, our regular color is white color. White color is our regular color, and we can also produce black color and brown color. Yes, black color, brown color. You can customize this black color and brown color, and white color is our regular color. The package is roll in woven bag, like this one, roll in woven bag, roll like this, roll. The roll width, this is the roll width. The roll width we can produce is 1 to 6 meters, and the regular roll width is 5.8 meters, and the roll length is we can produce is 50, 100, 200. You can customize different roll size. And about, you can see there are different thickness. Why? Because the different weight. The weight is different. The weight we can produce is 100 to 1,000 square meters per square meters, gram per square meters, 100 to 1,000 gram per square meters, and different weight with different thickness, For example, for road construction, you can choose the PET material, you can choose polyester material, and white color, and the weight is 300 gram per square meter. And there are two different fiber. This one is long fiber. Long fiber. And the design is needle punched design. Needle punched design. The water can flow through this geotextile. Can flow through this geotextile. If you are choosing a material for drainage and soil stabilization, just choose our geotextile. Needle punched design. And we also have short fiber. This one is long fiber, and we have also short fiber. Short fiber. It is widely used for road construction, slope protection, French drainage, soil stabilization, and so on. Landscaping. If you are interested in our non-woven geotextile, please leave me a message and I will offer you more details about our non-woven geotextile. And this geotextile can be used with geomembrane together. It can protect the geomembrane. It can protect the geomembrane. And if you are interested in our geomembrane, please contact us and I will introduce our geomembrane for you. And for our geomembrane, we can also provide A4 size samples, for your testing. This is our PET needle punched filament non-woven geotextile. And it can be used with geomembrane, and it also can be used with geotextile, geocell. Sorry, geocell. It can be used with geocell. Okay, let me introduce our geocell. You can see this one. This one is our geocell. It is widely used for road construction. It is widely used for road construction, and the material. The material is HDPE, polyethylene, high density polyethylene, and we can also produce PP, polypropylene. So there are two different materials you can choose. They are PE and PP, polyethylene and polypropylene. Two different material. You can choose according to your project request. About this geotextile, about this product geotextile, there are different thickness. The thickness we can produce is 0.9 millimeter, 1 millimeter, 1.2 millimeter, 1.5 millimeter, 1.5 millimeter. Different thickness. This one is 1.5 millimeter, 1.5 millimeter, and different height, different height. The height is different. This one is 100 millimeter. This one is 100 millimeter. And the height we can produce is 50 millimeter, 75 millimeter, 100 millimeter, 150 millimeter, and 200 millimeter, 300 millimeter, 400 millimeter. You can choose according to your request. We are factory and we provide customization service. This one in my hand is the height is 100. The height is 100 millimeter. And there are different welding distance. What's welding distance? What's welding distance? Welding distance is from this point, not this, from this point to the middle point, and from this middle point to this point, not this point, to this point. This is the welding distance. This is the welding distance. And the welding distance we can produce is 330 millimeter, 400 millimeter, 445 millimeter, 500 millimeter, 600 millimeters, and so on. The different welding distance. In my hand, the distance is 330 from this point to the middle point, from this middle point to this point. This is the 330 millimeter by 330 millimeter. This is the welding distance. This is the welding distance. Thickness 1.5 millimeter thick, and height 100 millimeter, and welding distance 330 millimeter by 330 millimeter. And the color is black, and this is our regular color. Our regular color is blank color. And about the surface, you can look this one. The surface we can produce is smooth and textured surface. This one is textured surface, and we can also produce smooth surface, two different surface, right? This one is smooth surface, and this one is textured surface, right? And this design, perforated design, the water can through away from this hole, right? It can help the water drain away. And we can also produce unperforated design. Unperforated design. Unperforated design. And the smooth is smooth surface, unperforated design. Okay. About the package is bundle and pallet. Bundle and pallet. Bundle and pallet. It is easy for unload. This is our Geocell. It is widely used for road construction, slope protection. Okay. Different thickness. This is 1.5 millimeter and different height. The height in my hand is 100 millimeter, and the different welding distance. This distance is 330 millimeter. 330 millimeter. Textured surface. For textured surface, the thickness is 1.5 millimeter. For 1 millimeter thick, we can't produce this textured surface. Textured surface and perforated design. Okay. And you can look at this. This one. Different sample. You can look at this one. The thickness. Textured surface, right? So the thickness is 1.5 millimeter. 1.5 millimeter. The thickness is 1.5 millimeter, and the height is 1 millimeter. The height is 1 millimeter, and the welding distance from this middle point to this point. So the welding distance is 500 millimeter. This one is 330. You can compare different welding distance. And the surface is textured surface and unperforated design. Right? Unperforated design. Unperforated design. Okay, this one, the surface is smooth. So the thickness, we can produce 1 millimeter and 1.2 millimeter and 1.5 millimeter. This one, the thickness is 1 millimeter. And the height is 100 millimeter. The welding distance is 330 millimeter by 330 millimeter. And smooth surface unperforated design. Smooth surface and unperforated design. Right? Smooth surface and unperforated design. And next one. For this one, the surface is smooth, right? The thickness is 1 millimeter. The thickness is 1 millimeter, and the height is 1.5 150 millimeter, 150 millimeter, and the welding distance is 600 millimeter. The welding distance is 600 millimeter by 600 millimeter. And it is perforated design, smooth surface. We are factory and we can produce according to your request. For example, for road construction, you can choose the thickness is 1 millimeter, right? The thickness is 1 millimeter, and the height is 150 millimeter, and the welding distance is 400 millimeter by 400 millimeter for road construction. For this specification, 120 container can load about 8,800 square meters. This is our Geocell, and it can be used with Geotextile. When you contract you own your work site, you can lay first you can lay one layer geotextile and then lay the geocell like this one. It can be used with geotextile. And any questions about our geotextile and geocell? We are manufacturer in China, and we have 20 years experience. We are in Jinan City, Shandong Province. The closed port is Qingdao Port. We are factory and we provide customization service. Our 10 years experienced engineers are always available for you to discuss your requirements. And about the production time, the regular production time is about 10 days after your deposit. If you would like to know more details about our Geotextile and Geocell, please contact me. My name is Ines from Shandong Dajin Geosynthetics. you can contact me and I will share more details about our geotextile and geocell. And by the way, we also have geomembrane. We also have geomembrane and geogrid and GCL. GCL. Any questions about our products? And that's all for today. Thank you.